Good morning, I'm Maddie Jansen, and this is the podcast of 17 News at Sunrise. It's everything you need to know to start your day in about 15 minutes.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Residents are waking up to flooding around parts of Kern County after a storm rolled through last night, bringing rain, thunder, lightning, and even a tornado warning. We'll show you the aftermath, plus what to expect today.
After another big day at the polls, former Vice President Joe Biden appears to claim victory in the Democratic primary. What does Bernie Sanders still have a path to the nomination? We'll explain coming up.
Dozens of employers ready to hire all in one spot, plus tips on sprucing up your resume and interviewing to land the job. We're live from Job Fest Bakersfield, which kicks off in about 3 hours. This is Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. Good morning, it's 5 a.m. Great to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher. We waited for that storm all day yesterday, and I told Kevin I was starting to doubt him when all of a sudden it came in hard and fast. And
very fast, and it was very severe in some areas of Kern County. Let's turn things over to Kevin Charette, who's going to kind of have a little recap on what we saw last night and what's still to come later today.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about, and I want to start with that tornado warning that was out in the desert yesterday evening. I'm going to go off screen and kind of illustrate what was going on here because our radar, sometimes they're hard to pick up when we see formation of tornadoes, and this was along the 14 yesterday evening. And you can see, I'm going to backtrack this just a little bit because, again, this is a progressive radar, so it goes all the way this morning. So I'm going to put it in motion, and it's going to pause right there. And take a look at this right here, this, if I can get the computer to work, this signature right here. See this little curve in the radar? That's what we were looking for last night, and that was indicating possibly some rotation in the radar, which indicates the possibility of tornado formation. So this was right around 6:40 last night. That's around the time the tornado warning went out. So if you've ever wondered, because we don't see it very often here, kind of what it looks like on radar, that's kind of what it looks like in real time. That little hook is what the radar indicated, and that's why there was a tornado warning issued yesterday evening. And things have quieted down, but take a look at all the strikes yesterday evening. This is the past 24 hours, and you can see as the afternoon, evening progressed, we saw all these lightning strikes around Kern County, and they were pretty impressive even in the downtown area yesterday evening. Now, satellite and radar right now isn't showing much. We've got a little bit of cloud cover, but getting a break in the rain. But it's not over yet. We could see a repeat of what we saw yesterday because this low that we've been talking about is still just off our coast, so it will wrap in some moisture throughout the day. Take a look at all the rain totals. I'm not going to go through them all because I was able to find a lot for you, but some of the key ones. Meadowsfield, 0.68 inches in the gauge, along with our station here. Out in the northwest, 0.74. Out in the southwest, just about 0.68 as well. Where we saw the highest amounts is Fraser Park, and I talked yesterday that they were going to get the most amount of rain. They picked up 2.38 inches. Gorman, almost an inch and a quarter, and then Jabo Canyon, look at that, almost an inch and 3/4 of an inch of rain. Here's a look at your hour by 7 a.m., 54 degrees, a chance of some light showers, and then we picked that up a little bit this afternoon. And then we got the watches and warnings. There's still a flash flood warning, flash flood watch, for the Fraser Park area through 8 p.m. tonight, and then a dense fog advisory out in the desert because of all the rain. We'll start out in the 40s for the mountains, and then this afternoon into the 50s with a chance of rain. I've got a lot more coming your way in just a little bit, but first, a check of traffic with Alex.
All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Taking you outside for the first time this morning. Here's a look at the 99 at Airport Drive. And as you can see, things are looking pretty clear on that side of town. There is one crash being reported on the 178 near the 204, so just keep that in mind. And if you're headed out and about this morning, also keep in mind there are a lot of puddles still on the roadway after last night's storm, even some rain early this morning, so just keep that in mind. Some of the roads are still slick this morning. So even though we haven't seen a lot of rain overnight, the roads are still could still be a little bit of an issue for you. We will have another check of your morning commute coming up in about 15 minutes. 5:04 now, and this morning the California Highway Patrol still has traffic advisories in place because of the heavy flooding last night. You're asked to drive slow on the Grapevine. Plus, the northbound off-ramp from Highway 99 to Airport Drive is closed right now, including the intersection with State Road. It's unclear when the off-ramp and road will reopen.
Well, that major storm in Kern County last night prompted several emergency alerts. Funnel clouds in California City triggered a tornado warning. Plus, there was a severe thunderstorm warning across the county and a severe flood warning. It's not hard to see why. Flooding across our area last night. Take a look at this. This is outside of our studios here in downtown Bakersfield at the corner of 22nd and L Streets. You can see cars driving through deep puddles of water. This is what drivers were up against on Plans Road in southwest Bakersfield. You can see more than a foot of water covering the road. The rain simply fell too fast for the drainage system to keep up with.
It's flooded on my lot. It's flooded all the way to the back, and we got water inside my garage and everything.
This is what it looked like at Ming Avenue and Baldwin Road. The man we spoke with there, Moses Adams, says he's worried about floodwaters seeping into people's septic tanks. He says he's going to work with the county to elevate his driveway to prevent water from reaching his house in the future.
In addition to flooding, a tornado warning was issued last night for Mojave and California City. You probably saw those several alerts from the emergency alert system scrolling across your TV, causing a lot of people in the area to panic. People in southeastern Kern County were asked to seek shelter immediately and be alert for any funnel clouds. Then hail struck along with the rain, thunder, and a lightning show.
It's quite beautiful how it's lighting up the sky, but rain gets pretty crazy out here, so I do expect some flooding.
But people we talked to were not that worried. They say it is rare for a tornado to hit California City. Even a local restaurant remained open through the storm, continuing to serve hungry customers.
We're just running usual. It was just pretty, rare for us to witness all those weather, climate changes, but overall, that's about it.
A tornado never touched down in the area, and the storm has subsided in the area. As of now, no damage has been reported, and major roadways are open.
New this morning, Crime Watch now. Police are searching for the suspect who shot and killed a man overnight in southwest Bakersfield. It happened just after midnight near the corner of South H and Brundage. Police say they received a call about a person laying in the road. Officers found a man with a gunshot wound, and he died on the scene. So far, police have not released a description of the shooter. They say they're working with local businesses to get surveillance video. Meantime, if you have any information, you're asked to call police at 327-7111.
An AK-47 and 2 pounds of marijuana. That's what officers found during a traffic stop in central Bakersfield. The police department says officers pulled over a car on First Street yesterday. After a quick search, they found the weapon and the drugs. The driver, 23-year-old Jose Arusa, was arrested on firearm, drug, and gang-related charges.
Today in your 17 Court Watch, it's a case we've been following very closely here at 17 News, the murder trial of Leslie Chance. Today, her attorney is asking for her sentencing to be postponed. Defense lawyer Tony Lidgett said the jury foreperson approached him the day after Chance's conviction and reported juror misconduct and bullying behind the scenes. The judge is expected to hear the motion this morning. Chance's sentencing has already been postponed once because of a health issue. She faces a life term in prison following her murder conviction in 2013 for the shooting death of her husband.
In just a few hours, we expect a new update on how Kern health officials are tackling the coronavirus here in Kern County. So far, there are no confirmed cases in the county. Kern Public Health says several people have been tested, but all tests they have results for have come back negative. Kern Public Health says they will be increasing the amount of tests performed here in the county, but they say the risk remains low. 5:08 now, and if you're looking for work, you may be in luck today.
The annual Bakersfield Job Fest is back, and anyone interested can come out this morning to Mechanics Bank Arena to see all of Kern County's new and exciting career opportunities. That's where we find 17's Taylor Shaw this morning, joining us with a preview of what is going on there this morning. Taylor?
Good morning, Maddie and Alex. More than 3,000 people are expected to come out here to Mechanics Bank Arena to find themselves a new job. And joining me right now is Frank Cabrera. He's one of the organizers of this event. Frank, I'm going to have you come in here. What makes this event so special?
So this event is so special because we bring over 150 employers every year with literally thousands of job opportunities from various industries.
Okay, this is the 8th annual event, but this year is particularly special because we have a big employer coming to town, and that's Amazon with the new fulfillment center. What can you tell me about that?
Well, Amazon has chosen this venue to talk about, they're going to have a card that they're going to give to the job seekers to let them know how to apply the positions that are coming to Bakersfield and, what you can expect.
Can you tell me a little bit about the process that people will expect when they come here? I know they should bring their resumes, they should dress for success, as you guys say on your website, but what's the process like when they get here?
Well, the process is at 8 o'clock, from right around 8 to 8:45, we're going to be having Amazon present their information. And then from 9 to 12 o'clock, we're going to have the opportunity for them to go through the different booths and talk to the employers and have a one-on-one conversation to see if they might leave with a job offer today.
Okay, and one of the really cool things is if somebody does get a job today, there's a bell, I'm told, that gets rung so everybody finds out, correct?
That's right. When they get that job offer, they've earned their wings, and so the bell's going to ring. So right there we have a bell that's going to, the employer can ring it every time, a job seeker gets a job offer.
Awesome. And you were telling me off camera just a moment ago that people get jobs here, but they start their careers here. And you had one story in particular, and I know you can't say the name, but a woman that's really made an impact so far in the community after getting her start here.
That's right. We've had them all the way go up from entry level all the way up to director level. So there's a lot of great opportunities here. As a matter of fact, there's another story that I know of where somebody actually rose up the ranks and has become a manager of, an area manager of their organization. So a lot of great connections here. It's all about networking and making those one-on-one connections.
All right, Frank, thank you so much. And if you want to come out here, if you're seeking a job, it's Mechanics Bank Arena. The event's running from 9 to 12, but as Frank said, there's stuff going on even before that, starting at 7:45. So head on out here, and I'm going to send it back to you, Maddie and Alex, in the studio.
Thanks so much, Taylor. Yeah, plenty of time to get up, get dressed, make sure you're looking your best, and head on out there today.
And grab your resumes, too. Don't forget that. All right, 5:11 now, and school kids can now get their food delivered right to their door by a robot.
The school that implemented the new program at no cost to the university.
Sunrise Interviews is brought to you by Valley Strong Credit Union.
Welcome back, and joining me now is Chad Burton, co-owner of the Central Valley Sportsman Show, here to talk more about the upcoming Boat and RV show coming up this weekend, right?
Yes, it's actually going to be 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this will be the 43rd annual Central Valley Sportsman Boat and RV Show. We'll have hundreds of boats and RVs from dealers throughout Central and Southern California. We're going to have the mobile bass bin with 10 professional bass fishermen doing seminars throughout the event. There will also be fly tying seminars, as well as fly casting seminars as well.
So this, of course, could not come at a better time because we've got we've got spring break and we have summer coming up. What should people expect when they're out there, and if they're in the market to find a boat or RV, this is simply for them, right?
Absolutely. Like I was saying, there'll be multiple boat and RV dealers throughout Central and Southern California. There'll be hundreds of boats and RVs on display, and they'll have some of the best specials of the year out there. And there'll be plenty of people on hand to get them what they want.
Now, there's also a dog show?
There is a dog show.
Tell me a little bit about that.
There's a West Coast Dog Challenge.
Right.
Last year, ESPN showed up and started filming. It was unexpected, but they showed up and started filming. So it's a national event. So it's a world qualifier for the Dog Challenge. So the dogs actually leap, and they're judged for distance, height, and their speed when they swim. There's also field and agility dogs. So those will be seminars that will be happening every 2 hours throughout the event.
You also said new this year is you've received your gun permit, so you're able to have guns out there as well.
Correct. We have a all new hunting hall. So there'll be guns and ammo manufacturers and dealers on hand. And so they'll be able to sell guns and ammo there at the show in the all new hunting hall. And we'll also have a Boone and Crockett antler scorer there, so it's an official scorer of antlers. And there'll be tons of, like, the H&H mule deer display will be there. We'll have tons of deers and bears on display. And
so there's going to be, a lot going on there.
A lot going on.
And right now, we want to give someone, one of our viewers, a chance to win 4 tickets to come out to the show this week. And again, all you have to do is call 283-1771, and we're going to take caller 17. Now, again, this is very important because sometimes people mess up the numbers. It is 283-1771. 283-1771, and we're going to take caller 17, and you'll be able to win 4 tickets to the Central Valley Boat and RV Show. Thanks so much for coming in.
Awesome.
Really appreciate it. And we'll be back with more news coming up after this.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
We're back at 527 in your Business Watch. Happening today, local business leaders and owners will gather for the Kern County Economic Summit. It's an annual program featuring economists and business leaders to help educate their fellow business owners and help broaden horizons when it comes to local economy. Bitwise co-founder and CEO Jake Soberall is going to be the speaker. It's this morning 7 to 11:30 a.m. at the Doubletree Hotel. A university in Ohio has just become the latest campus nationwide to install a robot food delivery system. Bowling Green State University launched the new Starship autonomous robot delivery service Monday to give students a more convenient campus dining experience. Officials say the robots don't cost the university any money. The costs are paid for through the service fee, just under $2 per delivery. Students can order on an app from 10 different campus dining locations and pay for it with their meal plan, credit card, or Venmo. Pretty cool.
If we could only get those robots to come to work, that'd be wonderful. All right, 529 now, and coming up the next half hour on Sunrise, it's known as Super Tuesday 2, the second major Democratic primary race, and the projected winner from last night's contest and how both major candidates were upstaged.